Welcome to Liverpool Report, your go-to for daily Liverpool FC news, transfers and match updates. If you're a true Red, hit subscribe and join the family. You'll never walk alone.
One chapter ends and another might be about to begin. Tyler Morton has officially left Liverpool after 15 years at the club, joining French side Lyon in a £15 million deal. And his close friend Harvey Elliott has paid tribute with an emotional message saying he's so proud of the midfielder. But Elliott's own future is now in the spotlight, with RB Leipzig knocking on the door. Could Liverpool be facing a double midfield exit? Let's break it all down. This is Liverpool Report. Harvey Elliott has sent an emotional message to his close friend Tyler Morton after the 22-year-old completed a permanent move away from Liverpool. Morton joined Liverpool at the age of 7 and was a boyhood fan. He came through the club's academy and made 14 senior appearances, having made his competitive debut back in 2021. However, Morton has now departed the club, joining French side Lyon in a £15 million deal. And Elliott, who became good friends with Morton after joining Liverpool from Fulham as a 16-year-old in 2019, says he is so proud of the midfielder. In response to Lyon's announcement video, Elliott wrote on his Instagram story, "My brother Tyler Morton 6. So proud, my mate. Deserve it more than anyone." 2 red heart emojis. Elliott could also be on the move this summer, with RB Leipzig hoping to sign him as a potential replacement for Xavi Simons. Simons is on the verge of joining Chelsea for £60 million, and Leipzig have made contact with both Liverpool and Elliott over a move. Elliott is a boyhood Liverpool fan and is understood to be reluctant to leave, but is prepared to move on for the good of his career. The 22-year-old made just 6 starts across all competitions last season and admitted he is open to leaving Anfield while on international duty with England at the Under-21 European Championship. "It's just a situation that me and the team have to have a conversation about because I'm coming into an age now where I'm 22. I'm going to be 23 next season," Elliott said. "I don't really want to be wasting years of my career because it's a short career. You don't know what's going to happen. I need to reflect. I need to see if I'm content in doing what I'm doing, and how can I improve as a player, because that's the most important thing. I just want to improve and be the best possible version of myself. If that's to go somewhere else, then it's a decision that I'm going to have to make, and I just need to see what happens. Nothing makes me want to leave. I love the club, I love the fans, the team, I support them as well. But most importantly, it's just about what's best for my career." Just when it looked like Chiesa and Mark Guehi were heading out of Selhurst Park, the story has taken a dramatic twist. Despite strong interest from Arsenal and Liverpool, the Crystal Palace duo may actually stay put this summer. Why are the big clubs holding back? And what could this mean for future transfers, including shock links to Real Madrid and Barcelona? Chiesa and Mark Guehi have not ruled out staying at Crystal Palace despite interest from Arsenal and Liverpool. The Eagles pair were expected to be on the move this summer after the club lifted the FA Cup last season. Arsenal were eyeing the England winger as a potential wide recruit despite the signing of Noni Madueke from Chelsea. Meanwhile, Liverpool put Guehi on their shortlist as a potential replacement for Jarell Quansah, who completed a £35 million move to German side Bayer Leverkusen earlier this summer. Despite the pair having suitors, it is not guaranteed that they depart. According to The Sun, Palace have not received any firm offers for either Eze or Guehi, and they are in no rush to cash in on either. Guehi has just a year remaining on his contract at Selhurst Park, and it looks more likely that he could leave for free in just 12 months' time. And should he do that, it could potentially open the door to moves to Spanish giants Barcelona and Real Madrid. In the meantime, Eze could also remain in South London despite Arsenal's interest. The wide man is interested in a move to the Emirates, but the Gunners are not yet prepared to activate his 68-month release clause, which could see them move on to alternative targets. Fresh developments over Eze and Guehi's stances are at odds with Chairman Steve Parish's approach last summer after he claimed he was shocked that Eze remained. He also underlined his willingness to do business with the Premier League's big hitters. "I was really worried from a club point of view of losing Michael and Ebbs in the same window, and we didn't have in Ebbs the interest that I thought we would have," Parish told Sky Sports News. "I was astounded, genuinely astounded. I mean, the guy's just an outstanding footballer, an outstanding person," he added. "We want to be selling to the top clubs, or to clubs like Newcastle, who've got great aspirations and have recently been in the Champions League, so we have to manage all of those things. We won't get really great young talent to come to us if they think they're going to be stuck." "We want to be playing in the Champions League," Parish said. "The reality is we don't right now. That's what players want to achieve in their career, and we respect that, and we respect the fact that sometimes we're going to be a pathway to that." Federico Chiesa is rumoured to be considering a move back to Italy before the summer transfer window closes. A surprising transfer request has emerged from the Liverpool star's homeland, which could have significant implications for the player's future on Merseyside. Liverpool acquired Chiesa, 27, from Juventus for £12.5 million, marking Arne Slot's only signing in his inaugural summer as head coach. He agreed to a 4-year contract at Anfield, but his first year was marred by injuries and difficulty securing regular Premier League playtime. As a result, the Italian international concluded the season with just one league start, a 3-2 loss to Brighton after the title had already been secured, 14 total appearances, 466 minutes of playtime and a mere 2 goals scored. Chiesa has since participated in the summer 2025 pre-season matches against Preston North End and Stoke City, the latter being a closed-door event, before it was announced that he would not be joining Liverpool's tour of the Far East. This was officially attributed to a new minor injury issue requiring evaluation, but during the weeks the Reds were away, this situation only served to stoke further transfer exit rumours, reports the Liverpool Echo. One such rumour that surfaced from Italy in late July suggested interest from Atalanta. Sport Italia reported that the Serie A team are willing to pay $12 million towards £10.4 million, with Liverpool covering 50% of his salary. However, the deal can only proceed after Atalanta's sale of Ademola Lookman, with the club hoping to secure $43.6 million, $50 million from Inter Milan for the ex-Everton star. Yet talks have stalled, with Gazzetta dello Sport, among several sources, reporting a rejected £39.2 million, $45 million offer. Lookman has now dropped a bombshell, accusing his club of blocking a transfer and confirming he has submitted a formal transfer request. On X, he penned, "Over the past 3 years at Atalanta, I've given absolutely everything, not just as a footballer, but as a person. I've always worn the shirt with pride and tried to represent this club and the city of Bergamo with heart, passion and dedication. I came here with the hope of helping this special club grow, and together we've created memories that will stay with me forever." Winning the Europa League and standing shoulder to shoulder with my teammates that night in Dublin, celebrating with our fans, was one of the proudest moments of my career so far. It still gives me goosebumps thinking about it. Atalanta, and especially its supporters, have become a part of me. This place has felt like home from the moment I arrived, and I've always tried to repay that love, even in moments where things haven't been easy behind the scenes. That's what makes writing this so hard. I have loved every moment, but feel that now, after 3 wonderful years in Bergamo, it is the right time to move on and experience a new adventure. There have been numerous clubs approach Atalanta in the past, and I have previously always stayed loyal. However, myself and the ownership of the club have been in agreement that now is the right time, and the club were clear with me that if a fair offer came in, they would allow me to move. Despite now receiving an offer in alignment to what I believe had been discussed, sadly, the club are blocking the opportunity for reasons I do not understand. As a result, and after many months of broken promises and what I feel has been poor treatment towards me as both a human being and as a professional footballer, sadly I feel I have no choice but to speak out for what I believe is right and feel that enough is enough. I can confirm I have now handed in a formal transfer request. Even throughout the extremely difficult moments I've endured, many of which have remained private and confidential, I have always tried to put the club, the fans and the team first, and hoped it would not get to this. But I unfortunately feel there is now little choice. To the fans, the heartbeat of this club, I want to say this. I'm truly sorry it's come to this. I hope you can understand this incredibly difficult situation. It's simply about standing up for what I believe is fair and right. The support you have always given me has been incredible, and the bond we have created together is special. I hope to work together with the club to find an amicable solution for all parties as soon as possible. With love and gratitude, Ademola. It remains to be seen whether this development will affect Lookman's potential departure from Atalanta, as the Italian side could either stand firm or buckle under pressure to offload their unsettled star. Liverpool may well be keeping tabs on the situation should Chiesa become the target of Lardea's attention as they hunt for a replacement. After last season concluded, Chiesa himself confessed he was content to remain at Anfield.